All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's section on profitable Facebook ads. For a while now, we have been doing justice to learning how to launch and set up profitable Facebook ads. And in one of our previous class, we were able to learn about Facebook ads objective. We were able to learn about the different ad levels, where I talked about the campaign level, the ad set level, and the ad level. And we also talked about preparing to launch, and we did a case study of which one of our instructors handled that. We were also able to understand the increasing cost, click-through rate, and the essence of copies and creatives, right? Copies, I had to make it copies and creative because if you use creative at times, people believe it is only the design. Believe me, the creative covers your ad copy, your ad media, your ad hook line, your ad hook, the headline, everything that has to do with uh, connecting your ad to your audience or making people to show interest on your ad is what we term creatives. But I had to separate it this way so that at this level, we need to first get to understand it before we can stress ourselves into the big grammars. Remember, we are not interested in bombarding you with terms or terminologies that will make you wonder or make you feel like or make us feel like we know what we are doing. The most important thing is to have the basic understanding before we can advance further. Right? That's why I had to just separate it this way. That's why you are seeing copies and creatives. The truth of the matter is creatives covers both copies and your ad media and the rest. I hope that's well understood, right? So what increases your ad click-through rate is everything that has to do with the presentation of your ad in front of your audience, how appealing and how compelling and how attractive it is. This is what determines people's reaction and action on your ad, right? So today we are going to be learning page growth case study, Instagram growth ad case study, uh, direct WhatsApp ad case study, lead form ad case study. Remember on our previous classes, we've already covered uh, everything that has to do with setting up an ad. We are just trying to be very practical now. That's why we are here. What we are about doing is to be very practical with our lessons and our classes all this while. If you can hear me, please let me know. Are you following? Are you with me? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know. Remember, my class is always an interactive one. I love it when my classes are interactive. Okay, great. Amazing. All right, we'll proceed. All right, so now back to today's class. Page growth case study, Instagram growth ad. Now, before we proceed, I would want to show us an advert. I would like to show us an advert that I've been working on for some days now. I think today should be the 11th day or 10th day of working on the page, right? Today should be the 10th day or the 11th day of my active work on the page. So let me try to show you what I'm saying. Okay, let me switch back. Hope you can still see my screen. Can you see the Facebook account I'm displaying? Okay, yeah, it's showing. It's showing. All right, so you can see that this is my Facebook account, right? This is my Facebook account. You can see this very ad here. Okay, I think. Yeah, this very ad here. this one here, if you take a look at this ad, you discover that as at when I started work on this page was showing 237 followers. 10 days later, the page is currently 2,240 followers. Can you see? So this page, I was actually contracted to work on this page for this very person, and I'm being paid monthly to work on the page. So we are growing the page using my unique strategies of growing a Facebook page, right? So how was I able to grow this page? That's exactly what I'm going to be showing us tonight, right? That's exactly what I'm going to be showing us tonight. Number one is to have your content ready for the ads. Then the next thing is to what? Get to your ad manager. I keep telling us that before you run any ad, you must have everything that has to do with the ad in place. You must know how much you want to spend. You must know what you want to achieve. You must know the ad copy and ad media you want to use, like your graphics or your video that you want to use. Then you should have a goal. This is what I want to achieve. Like the project, the 0 to 10,000 Facebook page followers challenge that I embarked with some persons that is going to kickstart on Monday. It is a challenge to get a page from 0 to 10,000. In as much as it is a challenge, it's still a paid challenge, right? Because I'm going to be teaching them everything they need to do. So access to the group, I made it 1,500 to access as of this time. But I may increase it. I can't tell you, but those persons starting that project, before they can get access to the training materials, which are more than, I think, up to 10 or 11 detailed videos, they are going to pay, right? But then the challenge is going to be free. But before you can access the training that will aid the challenge, you must pay, right? So now that's a challenge in place. And before I started it, I worked on everything and I published an ad about it. Now, assuming we have everything ready, our creative, everything we need to grow our page, the next thing is to what? Jump into setting up our ad. Now, let me go into my, this is my Canva. This is my Canva. You can see these are the different ads on this account, right? We're supposed to do a practical case study with one of us here, but the person has not replied me. I've not heard from the person. I've not heard from him. So I had to just go on with what I'm working on. So this is my Canva. You can see these are the different designs, different simple designs I decided to do using the Canva, right? Okay, I think this is for the video I did. This for the video I did. Now, let me take a look at this. I may want to use this here as my ad creative. I might want to use this as my ad creative. Okay, I think it's still loading. So this is my ad creative designed on my Canva. I want to use it to grow my Facebook page followers. Remember, the objective is what? To grow Facebook followers. So that's the objective of the ad. And I want to be running the ad 1,000 daily, right? 1,000 daily, so that I can have people to follow up my page. This was the exact thing I did on SMA Villa page that we have gotten to 1,300 under 1 month. And now this is my ad campaign. Can you see this is my ad manager? Can you see that this is one of the ad generating followers to the page? Can you see? This ad is showing 453 followers. 453 followers at 19.29 rand per followers. So I have spent about 8,700 and I've gotten 453 followers. By the time I would have spent 87,000, I must have gotten over 4,500 followers. If I can spend up to 870,000, I must have gotten over 40 something. Is it 40 something? No, over 400,000 followers, right? Can you see the mathematics? Business is all about investment. If you want growth, you have to invest. And my target for our page is to get to a minimum of 10,000 by December next year. That's my target for this page. I can multiply it, but for this very moment, this is my target. And you can see how we are investing at the back end. We have spent over 100,000 on the page in just 1 month. Can you see? We have spent over 100,000 on that page in just 1 month. We are running Facebook Facebook page followers. We are running message conversation, getting client. You can see we have spent over 15,000 on WhatsApp message conversation, and we have gotten over 292 persons to our WhatsApp, right? And aside that, we ran this same page. We have run. This is not showing where we have run direct this lead generation ad. You can see this is the ad I asked us to actually consider to study. This ad directs people to this landing page you saw. The landing page on Facebook page, FB page. This is a landing page. This is what we call a landing page. This is an advanced aspect of the ad, right? Of running ad. But then we are going to be learning all of this, but not now. We are going to be learning all of this. What we want to do today is what? To grow our followers on our page. I just had to explain what happened on this dashboard, in case you are seeing it for the first time, right? So now I have my creative on ground. The creative I want to use, I have it on ground, right? This is my creative. So what I'm going to do now is I want to download it. So I'm going to download this. Once I download it, I will use it. So let me click on this. I will download this now. I'll download this as an image. Hope you are following me. Can you hear me? If you can follow me, let me know. Drop a message, please. So I had to download it now as a PDF. I've successfully downloaded it. So let me go back to my designs. Let me go back to my designs. All right, you can see these are the different ads. These are the different ads on my page. These are the different designs on my Canva rather. I am using this one currently. Posting every day is just too stressful. I'm using this one currently to grow the page. Okay, this is 4 days later, and what I have there is 10 days later. So I'm going to use the 10 days later for what I want to achieve. So I will duplicate this. I'll duplicate this, then delete everything that is here. I'll delete everything that's here. Delete everything here, then import. I will import the design I just downloaded. The one I just downloaded, I'll just pick it from my this thing and drop here. Okay, this is it. Oh, the design may not. This may not work the way I want. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, I can.
Okay. So if this is what I want to use, you can, this is showing what? Page growth 4 days later, 7 days later, right? If this is what I want to use, okay, let me just edit it better. Okay, so if this is what I want to use, if this is what I want to use to drive people to come to this page, right? If this is what I want to use, the next thing I will do is to just set up my ad and launch. Set up my ad and launch. Let me drag this a bit. All right, so this is what we have here. All right, so I'll download this and use it as my ad media. So this is what people are going to see before they will take action on my page. This is what they will see before taking action. Let me download current page. Okay, it's downloaded. So the next thing now is to go towards our business manager. But before then, let me get my ad copy ready, right? So I will pick, I want to use this copy here. I want to use this copy here. So this is the copy I want to use. So now what the next thing I'm going to do is I'll go into my ad manager. This is my ad manager. Remember, I told us how to already navigate into this. So you should be familiar with that already. So this is our ad manager. I'll come into my ad manager. I'll click on create. Create is the first thing to do here. So I'll click on create. The moment I click on create, the next objective, remember during the section where I explained all of this objective, I talked intensively on each of these objective and the advantage. So what we want to achieve for this very advert is what? To drive traffic to come and follow us on our page. So I'm going to use the engagement objective because it's the objective that will encourage people to follow our page or that will allow people to follow our page, our Facebook page, not Instagram. We are starting with Facebook page. So the moment I click on it, the next thing is what? I'll click on continue. So I'll click on continue. Then it will take me to the next stage. That is the campaign level. Hope you still recall the campaign level, ad set level, ad level, which forms the different Facebook ad levels. Do you still recall that? So now I'm going to give this a name. I'm going to give this PG followers. Please, if you are responding, please use the chat section. I'm actually recording this video. So please, it's better you respond with the chat section than to use voice here. All right, so thank you for that. All right, just give a few minutes. I'm trying to mute everyone so that I don't get distracted. All right, so this is it. So I already gave my page, my campaign name, PG Followers Engagement Campaign. So let me just do away with this engagement campaign and focus on PG Followers Campaign, right? The name is for easy recognition because I have too many ads. If I don't give them names, I won't be able to recognize which ad I want to use or I am working on, right? So that I can be able to track the performance of the ad. So that's the objective. So the next thing is, well, remember, we are not doing anything on this first page for now. So we'll move to the next stage. I'll click on next. I'll click on next. By clicking on next, it has taken me to the next level, which is called the ad level. So what I'm going to select on this ad level is not going to be messaging, because it is automatically on messaging apps. But that's not what I want to achieve. Remember, what I want to achieve is what? To send people to follow my page. So I'll scroll down to this place and select Facebook page. Get people to engage with your Facebook page. Can you see? So that's what I'll select. Can you see? I just selected this. So after that, I will come down to this place and select the page. So this is not the page I want to use. I want to use SMA Villa page. So I'll pick SMA Villa page. I'll pick SMA Villa page. Then I'll scroll down to where there is daily budget and change it to what? 1,000 per day. So remember, we're using daily budget, 1,000 naira per day. That's what I want to use. So my start date, I always set my ad to start running the next day. So this is what? This is day one. Sorry, today is first. So I want it to start running tomorrow morning, which is Saturday. So I'll click on second. So I always activate my ad in the night so that Facebook will approve it and it will start running the next day or the following day. So I'm using 2, which is second of December, because we are recording this video right now on the 1st of December. So I want it to 2023. I want it to start running 2nd of December 2023. So the next thing is to what? Select the time. Here I'm using Nigerian time, Lagos time zone. So I will put 5 a.m. So I use between 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. so that my ad will start running when people will be waking up, because I am targeting Nigerians. Now, if I'm targeting people outside Nigeria and their time zone seems to be different from what we have here, I will always be mindful of what's it called, of their time zone, so that my ad will start at the right time. So this 5 a.m. and you can see this is 00. So I'll put it 5 a.m. 00. I don't want to use end date. I don't want to use end date. So I'm going to select, I'll come down. I'll come down. Okay, there's an update here, but I will not do that. I will not explain that. It will stress us. So let me come down to my audience control. Now, if you take a look at this, you can see under audience control, we are having only location, but that's not how we should. We are supposed to have it. This is a new audience advantage for us. So I'll switch back to the original one. So you can see, switch to original audience option. So I'll click on it. Then to take me to the old format, the old one we were using. So now you can see that it has changed. You can see you can create an audience and save. You can select a saved audience if you have your saved audience. You can select location. You can select age. You can select gender. For this very ad, I want my location to be Nigeria. So I'm leaving it Nigeria, or I will change my location to a specific location in Nigeria, like Lagos. I'll select Lagos. I'll select Abuja. I'll select Port Harcourt or Rivers State. Port Harcourt. Can you see these are the different locations? If I want to select based on location, but I want to leave it the whole of Nigeria. So you can see targeting Nigeria, I'm having an audience reach of about 36 million to 39 million. If I change it to one state, now you discover that the audience size there will reduce. And that has effect on your ad performance. The more people your shows up to, the more people you are likely to get on the result. So if you limit your ad or you narrow it down, then you are trying to be very specific so that you can get the best performing result. But then by doing it that way, you are limiting the size of your advert. And by so doing, you are not expecting the kind of result you get when it is general. So a detailed ad actually gives you detailed result than a broad ad. So if you are reducing it, you are ready to spend more to increase it. If you are going more, you can spend less and have access to a large audience. So I'm using Nigeria here, and you can see I'm going to have a daily reach of 1,000 to 3,000 and 18 to 51 Facebook likes, right? That's what I'm expecting from what we have here. And I'm using all genders. I'm leaving everything default here. But let me narrow it more to page owners or content creators. Can you see content creator? Okay, this is not interest based. Let me change it to interest based. Okay. Let me leave it. Let me do it broad for now. Remember, I told us I'll still have a class on detailed targeting. Let me not go far. Let me just leave it broad for now. Let me leave it on zero targeting for now. So I will go this way. My placement is supposed to be, I'm supposed to allow it on advantage for Facebook to decide, but I don't want it. I want manual placement. I want this ad to show to people's news feed only. I don't want it on video feeds. Okay, video feed is actually good. It's actually good so that if people are watching a video clip, they can equally see your ad. But I don't want to do it. I want only Facebook feeds. That is why I want my ad to show. Only Facebook feeds. So that's the function of this ad placement. Can you see? That's what ad placement does. So the next thing I will do is what? I'll click on next. I'll click on next and it will take me to the next stage, the next interface with which I'll be able to see my ad. So you can see this is the ad level. Remember I told us we have 3 levels, campaign level, engagement level, ad set level, and the ad level. So we are currently on the 3rd level, which is ad level. So my primary text, this is what I'm going to paste the write-up I copied initially. Can you see this is the write-up? This is the write-up. Right, so here I'm going to put we were contracted. We were contracted with which we requested from their church. The young man is doing a church in less than 3 has been taken to. Okay, this is okay now. So the next thing I want to do is to upload. The next thing is to upload our ad media, our image, the image I worked on initially. So I'll come down to this place. Let me deactivate this multi-advertiser recommendation. I don't like it. So I'll click on add media now. Once I click on add media, I'll click on add image. If it's video you want to use, you can use video. If it's an image you want to use, you can use an image. And you following me, you can hear me, please drop a message. Drop a message. So I am going to upload that image now. So I'll click on upload because I don't have it yet. I'll click on upload, click on the image, upload it. I'll click on the image, upload it. Then give a little time to upload. If my network is fine and it's cool, it's definitely going to upload. Right? You can see it's done. So the next thing is to click on next. But before then, always ensure to use the right dimension for your ad media. The right dimension will make it appear more. So let's go forward so that we'll learn more about that. If I click on next, you see that this is the original size. This is how it's going to look on the news feed. So this way, this design is okay. It makes sense this way. So I'll click on next. Once I click on next, it's going to take me to my ad preview. Can you see? So this is how the ad is going to look in front of your audience. So can you see this first line, pastor shocked? So let me put pastor was shocked. Pastor was surprised. Pastor was surprised, right? So you can see, if you are looking at the right-hand side here, you can see that the first line here is actually appearing. So it is not all the content of your ad that will appear at the top of your media here under the ad preview. So this is how the ad is going to present in front of your audience. So while you are adding your write-up or your ad copy, ensure that the first line will attract or encourage people to click this see more so that they will read more, or encourage them to take action. So for anyone to click on see more, it means the person wants to read the entire ad copy. So your first line here should be very curious, like it should cause curiosity. It should make people to want to click. It should make people to want to read more. It will make people to want to get more information about what you have. Am I making sense tonight? So you can see this like button now is showing on the page. So if they click on this like, they will start following immediately, right? So that's how to set and launch such an ad. That's how to set and launch such an ad, right? So the next thing is to what? Publish. So I'm going to click on what? Publish now. So once I click on publish, the ad is going to be published, and Facebook will take time to review the ad. If everything I have there goes in line with their policy, right, they are going to approve the ad, and the ad will start running. But right now, this ad is not going to approve because it's not going to run because it is showing account error. And once you see account error, it means there is no money on the ad account. So I am definitely going to add money so that the ad will run. Can you see this is the ad here? This is the ad, page follower campaign. You can see there's no result here. It's showing ₦1 and nothing is showing here because the ad has not started running. So by the time I fund this ad, this account, it will start running tomorrow morning. I'll definitely give us reports of the ad in our next class and also on the support group so that you know this is the ad we publish and this is how it is performing. Are we together? Are we together? So that is how to run page growth ad, right? So the next thing is going to be Instagram growth ad. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop this recording now.